Hey, what's up, Rachata? This is going to be a quick demo video for you for your Raxus. I wish I could show it to you. I recently switched up doing my demos where I do a bird's eye view of the actual Saber demo, and then I come back and I record this after. I was in such a hurry to get this out to you because you've waited so long that as soon as I got done doing the first part of the demo, I boxed it up and taped everything up, and I don't want to take it back out. This is the 7/8 blade that I used in it, and let's go over and look at it on my desk. Hey, what's up, Rachata? This is a demo video for you for your Raxus SK. I do really appreciate your patience on this. This was a batch 2 hilt that you had bought directly from Sean over at SP Sabers before he went out of business. And you had bought the weathering service from Sean too. So this took a little bit to get weathered, then sent over here, and then mail from Australia to the US or back, vice versa, is notorious for taking forever. Probably one of the longest wait times of any country that I've ever sent stuff to or gotten stuff from. But anyway, this showed up this afternoon. I was ready and waiting for it. I had the Taco Shop chassis already installed, which I'll show you here in a second. So weathering from Sean, 2-button setup. Your front switch here will be power. Your back tactile over here will be auxiliary. All right. Switching it over, there's a real quartz crystal in your crystal chamber, and then you have the Taco Shop crystal chamber brass add-on as well. You had me weather that, so I weathered that and the chassis. All right. Your blade retention for this guy, I'm not going to use it in the demo because the blade fits nice and snug, but to get to your blade retention, you would unscrew this right here. All right. When you unscrew that, you see that little grub screw right there? That's your blade retention. A little bit different from the batch 1 or the original batch of Raxus Sabers, where the blade retention screw was that guy right there. All right. Your window and your handle does slide down, and you can see your secondary crystal chamber that will light up here in a second. To get to your chassis, unscrew your handle. This is a tight fit, and I'll show you what I did to make it a little bit better. First of all, I greased the threads, which is absolutely something that you'll want to make sure that you stay on top of, rather. All right. I had to do a few modifications to make this chassis fit into this Saber. The first one, which you can kind of see in the light there, is I had to take the brass bars and the shields off this handle, put it on my lathe, and open it up. It's a little chattery down here because I actually did it from this side, and I started going here. And once I got all the way back here, there was a little bit of chatter. That doesn't matter for the Saber. I'm just telling you why the pattern's there. But I opened that up, and I also took the pommel off. It's on there pretty tight right now. And I cut half the threads off the pommel and then screwed it back on. So it's nice and tough there. I also came through before I installed this, and I took a bunch of threading off this piece right here that the chassis goes into. You can see where the old chassis retention screw hole was. I cut right down into there and half of that off, and then I put a new chassis retention screw right here. This is drilled and tapped for an M3. All right. But this is your chassis, sir. So you've got an OLED screen. All the brass has been weathered. Your secondary crystal chamber. You do have a spinning piece right here that we'll see in a second. I put some extra lighting in this vented area right here. This is your battery cover. So you have an 18350 battery underneath here. I'm going to send it with the battery, but you'll probably want to take it out and charge it because it is brand new. All right. So your kill switch right here, fully enclosed 28mm Smuggler's Outpost Elite speaker. And we will flip this on with the kill switch. So you've got my OLED animation for now. All right, you've got both of your crystal chambers doing a little something different. I wanted you to see that so that you could tell they were wired differently. We will turn it on. You have twist on. So your crystal goes solid. This goes solid up here, but you can see your spinning piece. And you've got that little broken circuitry effect over here. And you've got twist off. Of course, when you turn the Saber off, the spinning piece stops as well. All right. And then to put this on, just take your time, Work this on there. And then, like I said, keep those threads greased. It helps out tremendously. All right, so we're going to go ahead and screw this on until it's nice and tight. We can turn it on again. You get some shine through right here, which is pretty cool. Or you can slide this down into your chamber here. And we'll twist it off and put this back. This is running my sound font for now. And you have a copy of the config file on the SD card, so you can build from that if you like. All right, and it is designed to hold a 7/8 inch blade. So ideally, you'll want to go in, take this greebly off, and back up that blade retention screw, which might be something we'll need to do. I thought I did it already, but we'll unscrew this, back up that screw just a little bit. If your blade is tight, go ahead and sand it. I'm going to turn this on so I know when I hit those pins. Right there. Turn it off and then put this back on. All right. I don't like sanding my blades because I need them for an array of different Saber demos. And when we have this on, if you don't want to twist on, you can hit power. Auxiliary. Blaster bolt deflex is just tapping auxiliary. Or if you want blade lock up, hold it down and hit the saber. You see that here too. This is a beefy boy. Or if you don't want to twist off, you can just tap this and that turns it off as well. All right, if you want to play your soundtrack, do a long press. Do another long press to turn it off, just like that. And if you want to go to another font, you just have one for now, but hit auxiliary. Apologize. And that one is mine. All right, so we'll take the blade out here. When we're done, we want to go ahead and open this back up. We'll turn it on. There's your battery meter right there. And then we'll flip it off from the kill switch. And it kills power like it should. All right. But that is basically your Batch 2 Raxus with Taco Shop chassis and Proffie. Let me know if you have any questions, and I will get this out in the mail to you tomorrow. Or actually, it's Friday today, so this will go out in the mail to you first thing Monday morning. All right, thanks, man.